Hi my love, my name is Becca and you may have previously known me as Motive Pilates, but from today that is all going to change. For me, this isn't just a change in name. I want this to be a complete energy shift. It's going to be a change in vision, and I want this to be a place where you come, you feel connected, you feel inspired, and you feel like you're just hanging out with a best friend. So before we get into where we're going, I'm going to take you back a little bit. We're going to get a little bit personal. I'm going to share a bit about my story and how I got to where I am right now, and then I will share what the future holds for the both of us. So before we get to where we're going, I'm just going to take it back to the very start of my journey and how I found Pilates and why that has led me to where I am now and where this is going to be heading into. So I'm going to try and keep this really brief. I tried filming this about 4 times already and all I do is just keep rambling. So short and sweet is the way I'm trying to have this. I found Pilates in 2020. So I injured my knee just before we went into lockdown and I was in a lot of pain. I could barely walk without being in pain. And if you want the technical term for my injury, I tore my MCL. So if you know the extent of what that injury is, it's really painful. I didn't know about it for a very long time because I couldn't get to see a doctor because we'd just gone into lockdown and I was not in a very good way. I felt really frustrated in my body. I felt really weak. I just felt really tired. Like I was just not in a very good place, both physically and mentally. So one day I grabbed my laptop, searched into YouTube, and I found Pilates. Now that is where my love, that is where my passion for Pilates started. And when I started, I knew from the off, just because of the way that it made me feel in my body, that I wanted to be able to give that to other people. So it made me feel mentally so much clearer. It gave me that mind space to just completely switch off for whatever the amount of time that class, that workout was on for. So if it's 20 minutes, it gave me 20 minutes of clarity, gave me 20 minutes out of my head because I had to get really into my body. It made me feel so tight and toned, and it just made me feel so strong. So I wanted to be able to teach that to other people. I wanted to be able to give that to other people because it made me feel so good. So the best thing I could do was give that to other people. So long story short, I then started teaching Pilates, which is when I created Motive Pilates. Now, since I created it, I've been posting on YouTube. I was teaching the odd class here and there in my local area. However, things have changed. I now teach full-time. So I have left my corporate job. So I used to work for an activewear company. I used to work for a nutrition company. I've since left those jobs and I now do Pilates full-time. And in the past couple of months, I'm going to be completely honest, I felt a little bit boxed in. So I felt like, especially on YouTube and on Instagram, on my social media, I've just felt all I could really share was my workouts. I wanted to share a bit more about me. I wanted to share more about myself, not just my workouts, because there's so much more to me than just a Pilates workout. I had this mental block in me that Motive Pilates couldn't share more than just a workout. Don't know why that box had come from. I'd said it for myself. I cannot seem to get past that. So for the past couple of months, if you have been around for a while with Motive Pilates, you'll notice uploads have been a lot less. My injury did flare up again, which I've now since figured out what it is, got seen to, it's healed, we're in a good place. But when it came to the workouts again, I haven't felt inspired. I haven't felt like I wanted to share loads because I just felt boxed into what I was doing. I was showing my workouts and that was it. I once had a friend say to me, when someone goes to a workout class, they go initially for the workout itself. However, they stay and they keep coming back because of the instructor and the way that the instructor makes them feel. Now, I shared a bit before about not feeling good in my body, but I can quite easily say that I look the best I've ever looked. I feel the best I've ever felt right in this moment now. I want you to feel that too. I want you to feel that. I want you to come back to this platform, your new at-home studio, and feel the best you've ever felt, look the best you've ever looked, and just feel connected to yourself. A lot of us lead very busy lives and we can feel a little bit disconnected both mentally and physically. So I want this platform to be the place where you can come back to, you can really just feel like yourself and that you're supported throughout your entire journey. So that's when I welcome you to Sculpt by Becca. Sculpt by Becca is gonna get a little bit more personal. I want to share and I want to connect with you more than anything on a little bit of a deeper level. As I said before, you go to a workout because you want the workout, but you stay for the instructor and the way that they make you feel. So I want you to feel the same way that I did. I want you to feel connected. I want you to feel strong. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel like the best version of yourself through my channel. I want you to just feel the best you've ever felt. And by doing that, workouts are obviously a big part of that, but wellness, routines, anything to do with your lifestyle, I want to share my side so that I can help you in any areas that you want. And it's not just going to be me sat here preaching about the wellness routines and the things that I do in my life. I just want to connect with you. I want to share the interests that I have. Hopefully we share the same interests: fashion, fitness, YouTubers, books, whatever it is. I want us to just connect on that little bit of a deeper level so that we can get stronger together, we can grow together, and we can just feel connected to ourselves and to each other. So if you have been around for the whole era of Motive, then thank you so much. You do not realise how grateful I am for you and your support over this time. Motive Pilates, we're going to box her up. She's going to sit in the background. We may or may not bring her back to the forefront at some point in the future. We'll see how this goes. But for right now, Sculpt by Becca is going to be the new way forward. So I hope you are here for the journey. If you are new here, welcome to your new at-home studio. And I'm excited to see where this journey takes the two of us. As I said, we're going to get stronger. We're going to feel our best. We're going to be the best version of ourselves. And we're going to do it together. So if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed so we can go on this journey together and let's lead our healthiest, best life that we possibly could and feel like the best version of ourselves together.